On the other hand, the other mother, his own mother, when he went to her, she could pacify him, she could give him two very valuable instructions. One is, don't harbor any malice for anybody. And secondly, she taught him a way by which he can attain the Supreme God. She told him to go to Supreme Lord Vishnu and attain peace, attain bliss, and attain whatever he desired. So she guided him to God. So his own mother's association was very uplifting. So one association was degrading, another association was uplifting. So in this world we all have to look for uplifting association. That's a lesson we learn from Dhruva. Now, based on the guidance of his mother, he went to forest. Now he is going to meet Narada. Narada conducted a test to him. And Narada saw that, the boy was very enthusiastic. And he tested him.
You should return home. After all, you're still a small boy. You should not worry about honor and insult. This is the time to play, learn, and enjoy life. Dear Dhruva, remember that the soul is eternal and divine. It is beyond all dualities, happiness and sorrow, honor and dishonor, victory and defeat. Then why are you taking these matters so seriously?
Oh, great sage, I know whatever you say is true and everything you say is for my benefit. But you are speaking words of a Brahman. I am a Kshatriya and I am angry and I am ignorant. Your words cannot touch my heart. I want a kingdom that's greater than my father, greater than my grandfather, my great-grandfather. A kingdom that no one has ever ruled over.
Narad Muni was amazed by Dhruva's great firmness and determination on the path, and he felt pleased.
The Supreme Lord, as your mother said, can fulfill everyone's desires. For the devotee who takes shelter of Lord Vishnu, nothing is impossible. Not far from here flows the Yamuna river. On its banks lies a sacred forest called Madhuban. Go there. That place is extremely secluded and sacred. Sit there with patience and begin to meditate on the Supreme Lord.
Narada taught him the science of Astanga Yoga, including various sitting postures and the 3 types of pranayama, or breath control, that would be most suitable for him. After preparing his body and learning to control his mind through breath regulation, he was instructed to meditate on Lord Vishnu within his heart. Narada explained the process of meditating on Lord Vishnu in great detail and described his form. He also taught him how to create a deity of Lord Vishnu and offer flowers, fruits, and water from the Yamuna.
O son of the king, chant this 12-syllable Krishna mantra constantly. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
See, 3 things we should accept in life and 3 things we should give up. Good association of good people, and good ambience and good habits. And bad association, bad ambience and bad habits should be given up. In Dhruva's case, when he came to the forest on the order of his mother, on the suggestion of his mother, the first thing he got was good association, Narada, you see. So you will see what is the advantage of coming in good association. You are going to get very good instructions. Narada told him how to attain Lord Vishnu. He told him go to Madhuban forest, which is a holy place in Vrindavan, one of the 12 forests in Madhuban. He told him make the deity of Murti of Lord Vishnu, just like here we have Gopi Vallabha deity. Like that, make a deity of Lord Vishnu. Offer flowers, offer fruits, bow down to him daily, take a bath in the Yamuna, and then he gave him a mantra to chant, like we all chant Hare Krishna mantra. Like that he was given Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. That was Satyavika mantra. So he gave a mantra. What is the meaning of mantra? Man means mind, Tra means freedom. That which gives freedom to your mind. Just like a parrot in a cage, it's not comfortable. But if you open the cage and let it fly in the free sky, parrot feels very happy. Like that, when you chant the mantra repeatedly, your mind becomes just like a swab of cotton. It becomes extremely light, it becomes cleansed and purified. You experience cheerfulness, you become more sober, you become tolerant, humble, understanding, and you are not reactive with emotions, rather you are responsive with your intelligence. So, in this way, you gave him the mantra. This is the advantage of good association. If you come in good association, you get the mantra, you get the worship, you get methods and procedures and instructions by which your life becomes better and better, and you become a better and better version of yourself. Version 1.0, version 2.0, version 3.0. You keep getting better when you become in good association. And also he suggested him to go to a very good ambience, which is the forest of Madhuvan. Like you all have come here to temple today. This is a very beautiful ambience here. A soothing atmosphere. There's kirtan here, lecture here, and darshan. You get prasad. So we need to come to good ambience like this. And the bad ambience is going to party, where people drink, people smoke, people eat drugs, and people, get into many deadly bad habits, habits which actually spoil our body, mind, and soul. So, coming to the good ambience, associating with good people, and good habits. He taught him the good habit of meditation. Ashtanga Yoga he taught him. In that particular age, Ashtanga Yoga was very prominent. In our age, Bhakti Yoga is prominent in this age. This is Kali Yuga. So, the methods he learned. So this is what precisely we have to do. Accept good association, good ambience, and good habits. And now, most importantly, now I gave him the mantra. See, this is how a disciple should be ideally. When a disciple receives the mantra from a guru, it should be received with great respect and reverence. It cannot be taken lightly. After wandering in this world for millions and millions of lives, at last you end up putting your foot in a Krishna temple like this. Krishna himself says that. Bahunam janmanam ante jnanamanma prapadyate vasudeva sarvamiti samahatma sudurlabha. He says that, after millions of lifetimes, one develops the tendency for Bhakti Yoga. And when you receive the mantra, if you take it seriously, then see what happened to Dhruva when he took the mantra seriously.
Oh, my dear son Dhruva, how cruel a father I am to have banished you to the forest. There are tigers, lions, packs of hungry wolves, and venomous snakes everywhere. How will you survive?
Please don't worry, Maharaj Uttanapad, because Dhruva has taken shelter of Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu is protecting him.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Oh, Narada, I am no longer able to function as a king. Day and night, I am consumed with sorrow and guilt, thinking of Dhruva. Please ask him to come back to his father.
Maharaj Uttanapad, your son is the epitome of determination. He will return only after receiving the darshan of Lord Vishnu.
Meanwhile, in Madhuban, Dhruva had completely detached himself from everything. During the first month in the Madhuban forest, he would eat only every 3 days, consuming just some fruits or berries. During the second month, he would eat some dry grass or leaves every 6th day. During the third month, He would drink a little water from the Yamuna River every 9 days. All the while, he was completely engrossed day and night, practically giving up sleep and focusing his mind entirely on meditating on Lord Vishnu. By the 4th month, Dhruva, through his guru's grace and sincere effort, had gained complete control.
See, this in Satyuga, the austerities were very great. He was eating tasteless fruits once in 3 days. And then later on he ate only grass once in 6 days. Then the 3rd month, once in 9 days he was drinking only water from the Yamuna river. And 4th month, he drank only air once in 12 days, that too. Other days he was actually holding the breath. So, but we are living in an age called Kali Yuga. In this age, we cannot perform such severe austerities. Nor are we expected to do these things. And we are living in cities, we have so many duties to do. So Lord is so kind, He says, just chant the holy name, and we can take proper prasadam, no problem, you don't have to fast like Dhruva. And he very strictly adhered to the chanting. The very meaning of that word Dhruva means determined. He was determined in fixing his vows in completing the chanting every day. For example, if you take to the chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra, 2 rounds or 4 rounds or whatever number of rounds you chant every day, whatever number you take a commitment, you stick to it every day. Like early morning you get up, you take a bath, sit in front of the Lord and then chant all your rounds, 4 rounds or 8 rounds or whatever. And if you do it in a determined fashion, then the progress is guaranteed. In the path of spiritual
Over his mind and senses, when one sincerely follows the Guru's guidance, Krishna grants strength beyond one's own. Dhruva needed to breathe only once every 12 days. During the 5th month, he stood on one leg without even breathing, motionless like a pillar, day and night, his mind and senses completely internalized, worshipping the Paramatma Vishnu within his heart.
See, by such chanting, what happens? It was mentioned now, his mind and senses became internalized. Otherwise, our mind and senses flow outward into the clutter of the material world around. Look at a lotus. The lotus is born in a muddy pool of water. But the lotus will never bend down and get stooped in the mud. You will never see that. Rather, the lotus always goes up. Not only that, the closed lotus becomes a blossomed lotus when it comes in touch with the sun. And the result of the lotus blossoming in contact with the sun is it releases fragrance. It releases honey. Bumblebees can come and drink honey. In the same manner, all of us can be like a lotus even while living in the fast-paced city life. And like a lotus goes up and connects to the sun is compared to Krishna. Krishna Surya Sama, Maya Haya Andakar, Yahan Krishna Taha Nahi, Maya Radhikar. It is said that Krishna is like the sun, Maya is like darkness. Where there is Krishna, there is no darkness or ignorance. So, when we connect with sun like Krishna, then we can blossom in our life by chanting Hare Krishna. Then you release the fragrance and honey of good qualities, and your spiritual awakening happens. Then we become more inward than outward. Outward means one is dragged by the temptations and titillating mind and senses towards the outward world, and which actually slaps us, kicks us, whips us, pounds us, buries us. We lose our good sense, we lose our freedom by letting our mind get absorbed in the clutter of the external world. Whereas one can withdraw. That's why we say, in city life you cannot isolate yourself and go to Himalayas. But while living in city, you can insulate yourself. How you can insulate yourself? By chanting. Like Dhruva chanted, and he could withdraw from mind from the external distractions. Many of you sitting here are students. There are terrible distractions nowadays arising from social media, scrolling, YouTube watching, binge watching, sometimes watching Netflix. And there are also distractions arising from unhealthy comparisons with our other friends, peers. There are also parental expectations, societal expectations on you. You also sometimes suffer from image consciousness, social validation. what my friends are thinking about me, what my relatives are thinking, what world thinks about me, am I looking good enough, and am I performing smart enough? So these are the things which make our mind extremely disturbed. These are distractions. And you lose the focus on your goal, which is your academics or your job. But here you find Dhruva, by chanting of this mantra, he could withdraw his mind and senses from external clutter, and he could inwardly focus on the Lord.
Because he was carrying the Lord himself in his heart, Uttarapada's delicate 5-year-old son Dhruva could press the earth down with the force of his toe. Because Dhruva was holding his breath, he was suffocating the entire universe. The demigods were confused and did not understand what was happening. Brahma, Shiva, and all the devatas approached Lord Vishnu for help. Then Lord Vishnu said,
"That is my Dhruva. He is meditating on me. Go back to your abodes, and I will grant him everything he desires."
जब भात तड़प कर पुकारे व्याकुल होकर वैकुंठ से गरुड़ पर सवार हो आते हो जब भक्त तड़प कर पुकारे व्याकुल होकर वैकुंठ से गरुड़ पर सवार हो आते हो दर्शन देने को प्रभु तुरंत दौड़े चले आते हो
Oh Lord, where have you gone? I feel I have lost you.
Open your eyes, Dhruva.
प्रभु दर्शन को मैं तरसा था आज आप सामने आ गए कृतज्ञ हूँ मैं आपके चरणों में जीवन मेरा सफल हो गया हृदय पूर्ण हो चुप
Dhruva so deeply wished to offer prayers, to glorify the Lord, and to express his gratitude. Yet, he had never learned how to pray. He was only a small 5-year-old child. Lord Vishnu, who resides in everyone's heart, understood his desire.
देवासु देवाय नमः भगवते वासु देवाय नमः प्रविश्य वासविमां प्रसुप्तां संजीवयति
Empowered by the Supreme Lord, Dhruva Maharaj at that time became fully aware of the Vedic conclusion and understood the absolute truth, as well as his relationship with all living entities. Inspired, he offered heartfelt poetic prayers.
भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यम्
In this way, he offered various prayers in glorification of the Supreme Lord, which are recorded in the Srimad Bhagavatam for all time to come.
Dhruva, you have come to the forest because you wish to obtain a kingdom greater than that of your father, grandfather, and all your ancestors. I dwell within your heart. I know your desire very well. Because of your austerities, I will fulfill your wish.
Oh my lord, I came to this forest seeking the broken pieces of glass of material acquisition. But I have achieved the rare jewel of transcendental loving service for you. Now I desire nothing else, only to love you and remain engaged in your service.
My dear Dhruva, I know that you no longer have any material desires in your heart, but I will still fulfill the wish for which you have come to the forest in search of me. When your father becomes detached and leaves the kingdom, you will become the king and will rule this earth for 36,000 years. After that, you will attain Dhruvaloka, the abode I have personally created for you. It is not material, but spiritual. My own realm, eternal and full of bliss. Dear Dhruva, now you should return to your kingdom.
जपे वासुदेवाय नमः ॐ नमो भगवते
My son, finally my wait is over. Suruchi, our dear son Dhruva is returning from the forest after having the darshan of Lord Vishnu. Let us go with the king to welcome him.
अब मन मेरा है पूर्ण संतुष्ट अब ना कोई चाह ना कोई आस।
So, most amazing thing is, as you saw now, when Dhruva attained perfection, he had gone to forest to get a kingdom greater than his great-grandfather. But now he lost the taste. He told Lord Vishnu that, now that I have seen you, I don't need any kingdom. But nevertheless, Lord Vishnu gave him the kingdom. He told that you will rule your father's kingdom for 36,000 years, and then you will attain the Dhruvaloka, which will, it's a spiritual world. In the early morning, you will find a star in the sky, which is unblinking star. You've seen that? It's called Dhruvatara, we call it. So Dhruva attains that planet. So, most important thing is, when he saw Lord Vishnu just now, we all saw, he shed tears, lips are quivering, body was trembling when he saw Vishnu, but it was all happening out of love. Earlier, when stepmother insulted him, he shed hot tears. Now Dhruva was shedding cold tears out of love. That was tears of anger, this is tears of love. Earlier the lips are quivering out of great anger. He wanted to speak something against his stepmother. His lips were trembling. But now his lips are quivering to praise Lord Vishnu with some prayers. Seeing that the child is eager to offer some prayers, he is a 5-year-old child. So Lord Vishnu kept a conch on his head and empowered him to speak very powerfully. So, because the conch is a sign of auspiciousness, so he empowered Dhruva, and Dhruva's whole body became electrified by the touch of Lord Shank. Similarly, a devotee who chants the holy name and worships the deity, studies the Bhagavad Gita, they become electrified spiritually, and they get the ability to understand the difficult subject matter very easily of the Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam. And then you can see his body was trembling in ecstasy. He bowed down to Lord Vishnu and received the blessings and returned back and became the great king, Dhruva. So when this is the one I was showing you. See, this is a person in Ramayana. You will find Ramayana and Kumbhakarna. Similarly, you find in Mahabharata, Duryodhana. They all lived in bad association. That's what they got. It's a downfall for them. So, but when you come for satsanga, devotee association elevates, purifies, inspires. So, Then you get, by association of devotees, setting a good example. You see? Asatsanga means materialistic association. It distracts, contaminates, it derails us. So, like for example, if somebody is talking, gossiping, or politicking, these are distracting association. Sometimes you get a neutral association, they basically waste your time. It is neither uplifting nor degrading, but it is loss of time. So, just like a boat tied to a strong ship reaches the shore, similarly a boat tied to a sinking raft drowns. So, similarly if we are connected to good association, then we are also able to progress ahead very easily. Yeah. So we have given an example, whether you are a college student or a corporate worker, it depends on good association. So there are different ways you can take association. You see, one is attending the temple like we all have come today, taking part in kirtan, doing some voluntary service together, taking prasad, taking darshan. All this is very purifying association. Then there is a verbal association, Shabda Sangha, how hearing from pure devotees, engaging in Harikatha, and asking questions, relevant questions, and getting answers. So that is Shabda Sangha. Then there is a Manasa Sangha. When you go back, remembering the good instructions heard, and contemplating on them, reflecting them, and finding out how is it personally relevant to my life. So, and then chanting and hearing and remembering the Lord, that is Manasa Sangha. Then there is a Seva Sangha, collaborating on mission projects, creating a family of Seva. Like for example, in our temple, devotees go together and put a book table and distribute spiritual literature. Sometimes they will voluntarily serve prasad or they help in cooking in the kitchen. It's a Seva Sangha. So you can have Seva Sangha, you can have Manasa Sangha, you can have Shabda Sangha, you can have Sadha Sangha. So you can see this table. One of you can read that. One of you read this side, good association. Another one can read the bad association, that side. Okay. Give the mic to them. Where's the mic? You want this one? You can give two mics. This is also good.
Good association, sadhu sangha, discussing Bhagavad Gita and spiritual wisdom, encouraging.
And the other side, bad association. Two of you can read it. Bad association.
Gossiping and criticizing others.
Actually, you can hold it below. Is it on? Yeah. Below.
No, it's not.
It has to be switched on. Yeah.
Bad association.
It's working. You can bring it close.
The bad association.
No, it's
is
switched off. It is. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's a bad mic.
Yeah, go ahead.
bad association is gossiping and criticizing others.
Encouraging self-discipline and
Yeah,
self-improvement.
start coming. Okay, see, discussing Bhagavad Gita and spiritual wisdom, good association. And bad association, gossiping and criticizing others. Why am I finally telling you to read? The good side, the discussion is also speech. In bad side, the discussion is also speech. But there is gossip and criticizing others, isn't it? And encouraging self-discipline and self-improvement. That is the spiritual thing. And bad association means encouraging lethargy, laziness, indulgence in sense gratification, which is degrading. Nowadays, the students in that association, many times, they get into many bad habits which they don't know how harmful they are for the body. The habits of smoking, drinking, drugs, vaping, and all these things. Indulgence. Third, reading inspiring books and scriptures. And the other side is watching degrading and distracting content. You see, serving others selflessly, you're being selfish and manipulating people. Practicing honesty and integrity, you're engaging in deceit and immoral activities. So developing humility and gratitude, On the other side, they cultivate pride and arrogance. If you're choosing positive, uplifting entertainment, you are consuming violent, negative, toxic content, you see. Seeking wisdom from enlightened mentors, here following negative influencers or fake ideas, you see, in Instagram. Engaging in meditation, yoga and self-reflection, other side people are wasting time in distractions and bad habits. So, and supporting and uplifting each other, they're dragging others down. So, think about these things. In good association, you have so many benefits, so many advantages. Bad association, we have so many dangers and disadvantages. So, here I have given 10 ways how to shift from bad association to good association. Because sometimes we find ourselves already in the trap of bad association. Then how do we move to good association? First, recognize the problem and limit your exposure with such people and environments and all, and seek enlightened mentors and engage in spiritual knowledge like today we are doing. Choose supportive friends, develop self-discipline, engage in uplifting activities and cultivating gratitude and reflection. Reduce your digital diet and praying for strength to the Lord. So these are some 10 ways elaborated here, how we can gradually move from bad association to good association. Okay, now I'm going to stop now. We can take some questions because you've heard a lot. Let us take some questions. Give the mic to them. You can either ask a question, or you can speak a reflection, or you can recollect a point from what you heard today. Okay? Whatever is comfortable for you. You can recollect a point from what you heard today, something interesting you heard, or you want to speak a reflection from your life, or you can ask a question. Okay? If you raise the hand, mic will come to you. Okay? If you raise your hand. Any of you want the mic? We will send the mic to you. Any one point, takeaway point from the class? There is a hand up. Here. Yeah.
Hare Krishna. Bro, I have one question.
Yeah.
In the last part, you were telling about the 4 levels of Sangha.
Correct.
Like physical sadhu Sangha,
Correct.
verbal sabda Sangha, and like
Correct.
mansa and sevas. First 2 part I can still understand, but how like seva Sangha and
Say, for example, you go to the kitchen, you are cutting sabji together with somebody, or you are going out for book distribution. We go to the colleges, we put a book table where we are distributing books, and that's a kind of service to the mass of people, society, because most people in society, they have very little spiritual knowledge. They are mostly caught up in their academics, which only helps you how to earn your livelihood. It doesn't teach you the meaning of life, purpose of life, goal of life. Where are we going? Who are we? Why was this world created? So these books are like Bhagavad Gita. It's rich with wisdom. So when we go and put a table and reach out to the people, it's like connecting the suffering orphan, like children of God, back to God. So that's a kind of seva. So when you do it with other devotees, in their association, when you render service, you make a lot of progress. Like Krishna and Sudama, they both went to forest to fetch firewood. But while doing that fetching firewood, they became thick friends. It makes sense, right? Yeah. Thank you. Any other question? Yeah. Anybody else? Or any takeaway point? What was one takeaway for you? You watched the movie and I spoke also. What was one thing very striking for you? Yes, here. Here?
Done.
Right.
It was great one takeaway was getting the association of Radheshyam.
Yes.
That was so kind of Radheshyam to identify that this kid is very tender at that age. He
Yeah.
is doing all those studies purely in their heart.
Yeah.
So I'm a son as well as a
Yeah.
parent. I'm a son as well as a parent. So I want to know how we can influence or how we can share our love for Krishna with our parents, like in a practical way, because we live far from our parents. They are in India, they are somewhere else in the world. At the same time, our siblings. So how we can give our association in a practical way and share this love of Krishna with them?
Yeah, right. Actually, many of the students who are studying in colleges who become devotees, they take to chanting Hare Krishna. When they go home, they carry some books of Prabhupada, like Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam. Sometimes they invite us to go to their parents' home in India. We visit them. We do a Srimad Bhagavatam installation, where we have a puja in the home and we do kirtan. They call all the neighbors. And then we have like Dhruva, Prahlad, some katha we have. Then parents ask questions. Just like the sons, daughters in America start chanting, some parents also start. And then they get connected to the local temple, they know the devotees, they start going there. This is the best service you can do for them because, when we get old, eventually body gets weaker and weaker and one day the body falls apart. But when the Atma soul comes out, the soul carries three things. Virtuous activities, results of virtuous activities, results of vicious activities, and results of bhakti activities. Out of the three, the virtuous results will be spent in heaven. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, it gets exhausted. Vicious activities also, when you go to hell and come back, -3, -2, -1, 0, the loss is over. Whereas the bhakti activities, that's never destroyed. It is undepletable, undeletable. So it remains with the soul, goes with the soul and takes the soul to a higher destination, gradually to the spiritual world. So therefore bhakti activities, like if you have done 20% bhakti, the next life you start from 21%. But then 80%, you start from 81%. So giving any soul, some opportunity to do bhakti is the greatest service. So in this way you can make a beginning. You can introduce your parents to the local temple there in India. Similarly for your brothers or sisters, wherever they may be, the easiest thing is you can arrange to send them a copy of Bhagavad Gita. By post you can send them. Or if they are living near a temple, if you tell them to go to temple, they don't get to go. But if you tell a devotee to visit their home, then they visit. Then it happens. Like there is one gentleman in Bombay, very frequently he would invite me to go to some of his business colleagues' homes in different parts of India. Because they are all very big people, they are flying all across the globe. But when they are in India, he will arrange a meeting with me. So I go to their home, do a program like this, give them prasad, give them a copy of the books. They feel very happy. Correct, no? Thank you. Anybody else? Yeah? Any of you? If you raise the hand, we'll send the mic to you. Any one recollection point from the class? Any of you? Anything you will be taking away with you when you're going today? Yeah, you can give here. From the beginning, you can take one point, you can take from everybody. Just one point from the class. Yeah. Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Prabhuji association, of course association is the point. It's a good reminder with the rituals.
Dhruva. Yeah. So what did you like in Dhruva's life?
Prabhuji, realization is so early. I mean,
such a young age.
Such a young age.
Correct, yeah.
5 year 5, so that's the one. And then listening to his mother and just following.
Yes.
So,
yeah, correct. Thank you.
thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah. And then? Yeah. Correct.
I like about the devotion and determination.
Very good. It's determination, Dhruva. Thank you.
I enjoyed learning about the different levels of association, physical, mental, spiritual, etc., and how they all contribute into the bigger picture.
Thank you.
I got a message from Dhruva's mother that never wish ill for anyone.
Correct. Good. You remembered a very vital instruction. Thank you.
The story of Dhruva was particularly interesting for me because I think it also kind of showed that you can find that at any age. He was so young, right? He was 5. So I thought that was pretty profound.
Yes. Thank you.
My outlook is the stepmother
Yes.
as the force which motivated him to look at.
Okay. We need people like that also in this world to motivate us to become serious, yeah, and spiritual life. Good, thank you. The amazing thing is, his stepmother told him, if you want to sit on the lap of your father, you should be reborn from my womb. And for that, you should worship Narayana, she said. So she didn't say anything wrong. She said the right thing. And that's why his mother also told him, what your stepmother said is correct. Thank you. Yes.
For me, perhaps the most important takeaway was it had to do with the enlightenment aspect. But the thing that facilitated Dhruva's enlightenment was his vairagyam and what his acharya told him. Acharya Vishwasam.
Yes.
Acharya Sambandham in your life cannot be overstated.
Correct.
I mean, we all receive mantropadesha,
Right.
some upadesham from gurus, from acharyas. None of us actually follow anything the Shastra says.
Right.
And his unwavering commitment to what Narada gave him is ultimately what paved the way for Sakshat Bhagavan Darshan.
Darshan, exactly. Brilliant point. This is one of the most vital points. There are 20 jnana sadhanas given in the 13th chapter of the Gita. Amongst them, one of the most prominent ones is Acharya Upasana. And another one is Ananya Bhakti Yoga, Krishna says. So, these two, Ananya Bhakti for Lord and Acharya Upasana for Acharya. These two things can very easily transport one back to Godhead if one focuses on these two. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah.
Your association can bring best out of you or maybe worst out of you.
Correct. So, therefore, which association we should look for in the world? Which association we should look for? The one which can bring the best out of us. Yeah. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
I don't know how appropriate I am in terms of the conclusions I received from today's lecture. But as you have mentioned about internalizing the senses,
Correct.
so in that aspect, I felt in a way like Suruchi, who's one of Dhruv Maharaj's mother. I think she inspired him to like outward senses, more towards he got agitated, more towards running what he actually wanted in a materialistic way. But I think her mother actually channelized that desire into an internalized.
Exactly, yeah.
So
we need somebody who can, handhold us and escort us in that way so that the best will be brought out of us. Yeah. Because we all have senses, we have mind, we have intelligence, and somebody has to be there in our life to direct them in such a way that something best comes out of it. Yeah, exactly. His mother was a devoted lady. One amazing thing with his mother is, by her humility, by her simplicity and by her devotion, she changed 3 people. The first person she changed was Dhruva. So Dhruva went to forest and attained Lord Vishnu Darshan. Secondly, her husband, the king, even he realized that I have ill-treated my wife and her son has gone away to forest, and he felt pity for his wife. And seeing her noble behavior, the king eventually became detached, and then he became more sincere and serious in his devotion. And then when Dhruva returned from the forest, when the mother was supposed to go and bring him, she welcomed her co-wife also. She told her that when my son is returning, let's go and welcome. She told her as our son, she said, if you saw the movie. And then they both sat in the palanquin and went together. There Srila Prabhupada writes, Dhruva's mother was the great mother of a great devotee. She was completely non-envious. Although she knew that her co-wife ill-treated her son, she was ready to forget the past and forgive her. So forgive, forget and be friendly. That's another lesson we can learn. Sometimes we can forgive but not forget. People remember us in 2004 July, on that particular day afternoon, I remember still what you spoke. People say, people forgive but they don't forget. But she was ready to forgive, forget and be friendly with her co-wife. That way she transformed her co-wife also. When Dhruva returned back, he offered namaskar to his mother and also to stepmother. And stepmother embraced the child like her own child. So in this way she transformed the life of 3 people by dint of her good qualities. Thank you. By her advice, Dhruva could elevate himself so nicely. Yeah, next. Behind, yeah.
Hare Krishna, so my takeaway was like, if we have any kind of material desire or spiritual desire, we should go towards Krishna.
Exactly.
So he takes care very seriously, and he's a
Capable.
great planner, a perfect planner. And another thing is, we should be always determined towards sadhana and towards Krishna. So he will take care of each and everything.
Wonderful.
From Dhruv Maharaj.
You learned a lot of things. Very good. Thank you. Behind?
Hare Krishna Prabhu. I have a takeaway that there are 3 types of companies or associations. First is the one that degrades us, that's bad. Second one is neutral, even that should be avoided. And
The neutral one, why we avoid? Because it wastes time. Yeah.
And then the third one that uplifts us, and being more specific, is spiritual upliftment.
Yes.
So we should strive for be with people that uplift us spiritually.
Thank you. Very good.
Hare Krishna. My takeaway was the importance of satsang or good association.
Yes.
We should consciously filter out those bad elements and be aware of whom we are associating.
Very good. Thank you. So we have to design your association. Don't accept association by default. Default association means whoever comes in our life we accept. Design means we are choosy. Is it uplifting or degrading? We have to be watchful. Thank you. Here, one more. Here. Okay. Yes.
Yes. I think key takeaway for me is spiritual goals always supersede the material goals. Spiritual success always supersedes material success.
Perfect. Thank you. Actually, if we succeed spiritually, the material goals follow like a shadow. They're very easy. Like Dhruva Maharaj got the kingdom effortlessly by pleasing Lord Vishnu. Thank you. You got the point? You got mine? Yeah.
Hare Krishna. So the takeaway I took is once we have the desire to get closer to Krishna, as said in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna takes care of sending a spiritual master to us.
Exactly, very good.
It is the same way Narada came.
As soon as Dhruva was eager to attain Lord Vishnu, then Lord Vishnu arranged Narada to come. Yes, thank you. Here, one more. Here.
They are there. Yeah.
Hare Krishna Babuji.
Hare Krishna.
The takeaway, I understood everything. I did take the points. I actually have the question.
Yes.
Dhruva, played so much Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudeva. All he wanted was Lord. Lord gave him 36,000 years
Yes,
of
life. Yeah, that's true. And then after that,
then
Dhruva. Yeah, correct.
But Dhruva is also going to vanish sometime.
No, it will not be vanished.
Never.
The Lord told that it's a spiritual world it's a spiritual realm in the material world.
In the material world.
Because you will see the non-shooting star in the sky, which never blinks. So that is actually a spiritual planet. And Lord Vishnu said, I myself reside there personally. And you will be residing with me.
Forever.
Forever. And also when this universe is destroyed, that is not destroyed. Yassa sarveshu bhuteshu nashyatsu nada nashyati. It is said.
Okay, I only had that question.
Yeah, it's clear now.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Can we do Kirtan for 5 minutes? Just for Mahamantra Kirtan we will do. You want to announce something?
Announcement can be related.
You can do it now?
No?
So, from Saturday, we will sing this after that. I can announce. So we also want to thank all of you for coming in the freezing cold. Still, you all took the time to come today. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Thank
Thank you all for coming for today's lecture. So we have regular classes like this which go on. We are actually starting a new batch of Bhagavad Gita. It's called Discover Yourself. So every weekend, Saturday or Sunday. So we have two batches. One is Saturday batch, another is Sunday batch. So the session timing is from 12:30 to 1. We'll have lunch, which is free for all, and 1 to 2 we will have session, which will be led by various mentors. So I'll just like to introduce you to some of our mentors who will be leading the sessions. So we have both batches actually. We have boys batch and girls batch as well. So we have His Grace Radheshyam Prabhu, who is a monk in ISKCON Boston.
Yes, sir. He lives here. Yeah.
We have His Grace Manmohan
Which are being coming? They both are based in the temple here. And the one who is announcing to you, he is Omkar. He studied in Northeastern University and is working in a company here. He and his good wife are also here. They are staying. Your wife is here? You can call her also. Once you can come here. So he and his good wife, they are also giving many classes here. Is Ramchandra around?
No.
Not there.
Shivasandra
Shivasandra is here?
He is not here.
Mataji, you can also come here. So people can see you. Because these are also mentors. They give classes. They give very good classes they give. Every weekly they have weekly programs going on. The Matajis take for the ladies and men take for the men. So we have this kind of programs going on. They all are mentors. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, so
Where's Vanamali Pandit Prabhu? Call him. The temple president of this temple is Vanamali Pandit Prabhu. He will come just now. He is an IT engineer. How he runs the temple, only God knows. He is working for IT company. But the kind of personality is the president of the temple, I told you. Vanamali Pandit Prabhu. He is here in America more than 20 years. He has been the president of this temple and taking care of the temple and developing it. He is the main inspiration here. He is Sudarshan Prabhu. He preaches in Harvard. He has a small center close to the Harvard College. Yeah. And they all are also reaching out to MIT and also Northeastern University and Boston University. All of you stand like this. Somebody take a photo, they will take. Yes, we can take. Yeah. So we have a lot of teachers available. So you all are welcome. You can connect with any of them. Now they will tell you about the event, the program you can tell. Yes. See this one which I have shown here. If you want to see more lectures like this, you can see this one. Radheshyamdas.com you can see. Or you can see the Instagram or the YouTube you can see also. You're welcome. We have a lot of subjects. We have on mind management, we have on habits, we have many things like that. Okay?
So I think after the session, I think I will display a QR code, which will be a registration link. So anyone interested can kindly join and fill the form for registration. Thank you.
I have to find which case I will do, huh? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, You can show the QR code for them to fill up.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Okay, those who want to know more about our programs and activities here, so please see us. We'll be more than happy to give you. In general, we have programs and activities every day.
Banwali Pandit Babu, for him, home and temple are same. He lives in the temple. He and his good wife, and he has a son Gopal. Gopal, so they stay in the temple, and he runs the temple also. He does job also, and he gives classes also every week. You give one, which day will you give classes? Wednesday.
Wednesday. So you can take it. Yes. So we are open on. We have open houses on Wednesdays and Sundays, where we have Gita session followed by Aarti, the worship, and then we serve prasadam, the food. Other days we have regular structured Gita courses. So if whatever time suits you, whichever day works out for you, please let us know. We also conduct online sessions also. And we have round the clock, right from morning 7 o'clock until late night 9 o'clock, we have different kinds of sessions. So if whatever time works out for you, we will be more than happy to accommodate your time timings and we can conduct sessions for you. So please see us for more details. Thank you once again. Hare Krishna. So we'll right here. They listen next to King Doors. Come up to go for the front door, take a plate of food and go upstairs, and there is a prasad room, the dining room. So there you can take. Thank you. महाप्रसादे गोविंदे नाम ब्राह्मणी वैष्णवे स्वल्प पुण्यवतं राजन् विश्वासोनैव जायते शरीरा विद्याजात् जड़ेन्द्रियता हि काल जीवे फैले विषय सागरे तार मध्ये जीवाति लोभमोय सुदुर्मति ताके जेता कठिन संसारे कृष्ण बड़ा दयामय परिवारे जुभाजाय स्वप्रसाद न दिलो भाई सही अन्नामृत पाओ श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गुण गाओ प्रेमेड़ा को श्री चैतन्य निताय जय निमाय जय निताय जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे महाप्रसाद की जय प्रभुपाद की जय. Okay, here is a QR code, so please scan it and join the groups. Thank you. Hare Krishna. And if you need any more details, please see us. And if you want to meet Radheshyam Prabhu, since this is bedtime, maybe you can see him tomorrow.
Another 10 minutes, I'll be there. 5 minutes.
Oh, he's here for 5 more minutes, so please see him. Anybody would like to want to have any kind of a discussion. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Currently he's in Bangalore, no? You work here?
I just came for 4 days.
Where are you living otherwise?
Every Saturday.
Good class you attend in Ramapur, Vettapur.
Yes, so grateful that we get to see you.
You have come for your conference?
Yearly conference.
Okay.
Company Mathworks.
Okay. Partner. He's from Pune, only he's staying here.
I know. Acha.
Hare Krishna, which college you are in?
Classes now.
Okay, you are joined first year now?
Like me, yes.
My mother is already
Indore. Okay, I go to Ujjain. Okay, I go to Ujjain, Indore and Bhopal. All 3 places I go, one shot I go. First I go to Ujjain, where Bhakti Prem Maharaj is there. Then Indore, Mahaman Prabhu is there. Indore, and then they are building a new temple now.
Yes, I know.
There, yeah. And then I go to Bhopal, so I go. I know Prabhu.
You know?
I know.
He only told me to do mala.
Okay.
He only guided me.
Oh, very good. In the Indore temple.
In the
Great. So your parents are there only?
Yes.
Very
Hare
good.
Krishna,
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, she and they both
They're
come
Indore.
in my classes.
Okay.
They came that Sunday class
Okay,
lecture
okay.
I shared.
Correct, yeah.
So they both came and they joined.
Actually,
my
you
Bhagavad
showed me
Gita
5,
class.
6 of them were sitting. They were also a part of that.
Where?
Yeah, in your home there was a program.
Yes, they both were part of that.
Oh,
when you shared.
that's where they came first time.
Yeah. She keeps coming. She
yeah.
also keeps coming sometimes.
Oh, very good.
And they come online Bhagavad Gita class.
If you are able to get weekly classes, you will learn a lot of good things. Yeah. You start regularly, right?
Every MWF we are doing Bhagavad Gita and Sunday we are reading stories of Jagannath Ji and
Wonderful. You are studying
please
also
give
here?
them your blessings.
Both are students here.
Yes, I'm undergraduate.
She is also chanting Prabhuji.
Very good.
Yes,
Very
very
nice.
dedicated. Both of them are.
In your class, you chant one round always?
ठीक है Prabhuji.
You are If you include Hare Krishna in a chorus together, those who are coming for the first time, they will learn. Many of them, when they find the rhythmic chanting attractive, then they start chanting regularly. So your group has about 5-6 of them have started coming now, I think.
Yes.
And you can tell them all to bring their friends.
Yes. She has
Sabandhu
brought
Mandal, you call
one
it.
friend of her. She has brought her flatmate also.
Oh, good.
So they are nice.
That's how it will
Please
grow.
give them your blessings.
Very nice. And a nice Kriya. Thank you. Thank you.
And she has a question also.
What
That's
was the
why she
question?
approached you humbly. So, and it's a very crucial question.
I have time, yeah.
We lose you.
Tell me.
Sit and ask.
So, Prabhuji, the question that I have is, what should be the routine of an ideal student?
Ideal student
In
is...
the sense, considering ideal routine, not ideal student,
Ideal
but
routine.
ideal routine.
So ideal
for
routine, you
student
sleep at 10
considering
o'clock,
me.
you sleep at 10 and get up at 4:30. So 6.5 or maximum 5. If you sleep at 10, if you get up at 5, 7 hours is good. And you will not have to sleep in the daytime at all. But if you sleep at 12 and get up at 8, still you will be tired during the day. You'll see that because scientists have found out that by 10 o'clock, the pitta and all starts secreting in liver, in the pancreas, in the kidney, in the small intestine, big intestine, different, lot of inner wear and tear repair starts 10 o'clock. So, if you sleep at 10, then we can rise at 4:35. Your inner repair is completely done. You are very healthy. And if you don't sleep early, then during the daytime your external body is active. And the night your inner body is active. It's like repair happens. Most students I see they sleep at 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock. But if you sleep early, then morning you get up at 5, then all days are the early morning you can study difficult theorems and subject which is difficult you should study early in the morning.
Okay, Prabhuji, I'll take a leave. I'll come in the morning. Okay.
Also, in the morning you can chant like Kirtan, chanting japa. Just chant one round a day, 100 times, and read. Remember the A, B, C. A for association. This kind of program once a week, which Mataji is giving you also. So association. And B for Bhagavad Gita, 1 page a day. Your Bhagavad Gita copy with you? Which one? The Prabhupada's Bhagavad Gita you have? And C for chanting, 108 times a day. Just do these 3 things, then that is the morning routine for you. Concentration you are getting weekly, and then Bhagavad Gita 1 page in the morning, and 1 round of Mahamantra. So your spiritual routine gets started in the morning. That will give you a direction of the day. Then you can do your studies and all. Difficult subjects can study in the morning, and easy subjects can study in the evening.
So, things should begin with a right morning time. Right morning routine, I follow all these things, but not at the right time. My wake-up time is between 7:30 to 8.
And you must be sleeping at 11 at night, right?
I often sleep at 12:30, 2:30, but since I'm conditioned at times it also delays, but yes, 7:30 to 8, between 8 is the wake-up time. So the time has
Time
not
also
been
the getting up at 4:35 is very good, provided you sleep at 10.
Yes.
And also evening when you come back from the college, you can do all the homework what you would want to do between 9 to 1. Whatever you may do 9 to 1, that you do between evening 5 to 9. You use the time very effectively. And morning time is very good for spiritual activities.
Yes.
Like hearing a lecture, chanting the holy name, reading Bhagavad Gita, and you can lit up a lamp in the puja room, offer flower to the Lord.
Yes.
And so your mind becomes clean, clear, and you get clarity, you get focus. The whole day goes very well. And you can deal with people maturely, you can deal with situations with a cool head. Yeah. So morning, begin with physical activities, then spend some time doing your studies and everything.
Yes.
Alright?
Yes.
Try that. Try to
Sure.
sleep early.
Sure.
Of course, don't try to immediately shift to 10 o'clock because you've been sleeping at 12:31. Every week shift by 15 minutes. Like, first week, instead of 12:30, make it 12:15. Second week, make it 12. Third week, make it 11:35, like that. Until you hit 10. You try that and you will see a very good, and then accordingly the morning clock also will shift like this. And you will see that when you sleep at 10, getting up at 5 will be easy for you, and you will be fresh all day. And you will be able to, with clarity, listen to the classes well, study well. Many students don't know this, but if you do it, you will experience it yourself. Thank you. Give me your name. Samit and
Pinaki.
Pinaki and
Sheetal.
Okay, so you both are attending Mataji's classes very well.
Ji Prabhu.
And you know, if you go up the steps, there are mistakes.
I have one question.
Oh yeah, sure.
So, like before we coming to US, I was very ambitious about getting studies done, then getting a job, and you know, working, money. So I came in April, and because of something, because everything was not fine. Everything was I try my best.
Outside as well, there's a lot of people here.
Yes, like 2 years ago, I used to have a leave and everything. I did. Then I left. Everything I just left again and again. I used to drink also. I've done also. So I did leave everything eventually. I did do that. And now I'm coming to a point that what should I exactly do? You know, like, really just because it's karma. I have responsibilities, everything.
Actually,
but the transition.
One very important thing I tell you is that you give up everything, go to Himalayas. That's not spiritual life. When Arjuna was a warrior, Krishna never told him, Arjuna, give up your warrior post and then come to Himalayas. You have to, you are a student, continue to be a student. You're working in a company, continue to work in the company. The most important thing is you change your consciousness. How do you change it? That's why ABCD, 5 things you can remember. A for association, once in a week, at least hear one class like this. At least if you cannot come to temple, you can hear the recordings also.
Yeah, this was all luck that I came on. Yes.
Yeah. So if you can hear on YouTube nowadays, also you get an ISKCON pictures here. You hear somebody on YouTube,
My mother used to play, but you know, I didn't have that sense to even, the curiosity to even know, and that will was not there. It was missing.
But your mother is right.
Yes.
Just like Dhruva's
At
mother
first
is
I
right.
started with Hanuman Chalis. I used to do 1, 2, then every
He used class every week. Which day you do?
No, I give daily also, morning Gita daily, plus Discovery Sub course also is there.
You can include him in one of the courses.
Sure.
If you attend that, it's just about 6 sessions, it makes a big impact. You clearly know one of the sessions is one, that's all exists, it's one session. And well, one session.
I'm on 13th chapter right now.
That's right, is it? Every day you do it.
Every day, without
Oh, very good. 5 10 minutes a day?
Yes.
5 10 minutes a day.
I do 1-2 shloks. Yeah. And I do 4 marks.
You come 13 chapter,
So we also have one verse every day. If you want to read in a group.
What time do you do that?
We do morning 7 to 7:15 and evening 8 to 8:15.
Evening 8 to 8.
Yes.
Okay. Morning 7 to 8.
You will send him the link.
Yes, I will send it.
If he is there, whenever he is able to join, he can join. If you wish to join, you are free at that time, you can join.
Yeah. Prabhuji also has at YMCA you do have
Yeah, correct.
Friday right now.
No, it's Wednesday it was.
He
I
came
think.
also,
Wednesday.
You came sometime?
No, I
But-
want to.
Okay.
But
I may be doing on
schedule-
Thursday now. Mostly.
Thursday?
Yeah, I'll be shifting because this semester some boys have classes at Wednesday.
Yes, yes. I am on Friday. That was it.
Fine. Then
Thursday is.
See, you
We are
get
not
good
Eastern.
clarity about the meaning of life, purpose of life, goal of life, what are we doing, what we are doing, everything will get clarity. It's over a period of time, 3 months, 6 months, you attend weekly classes and then this Gita reading, it make a big impact.
Sometimes it does feel like it's, you know, a forceful way to just live rather than just, you know, to leave everything and just.
Actually,
I do
Krishna,
feel that.
Krishna doesn't tell you, in Hindi we say, सब कुछ छोड़ना नहीं है जोड़ना. He said, जोड़ना means connect everything to
Yeah, even
God.
though I'm sweeping, I've read like do everything for Krishna. If you're doing this, do it for Krishna.
Right,
Do
yeah.
this for Krishna, do that for Krishna.
Correct. Yeah. Actually, Arjuna was a warrior, so he fought for Krishna. On the other side, Duryodhana, he didn't fight for Krishna.
Yeah,
he fought for.
and Sena also was he didn't have
He,
Dinara.
he wanted to get in kingdom to satisfy his own greed. And he was sinful also. Because he was usurping the kingdom of the Pandavas. So one was a sinful actor, one was a virtuous actor. So it's a war between virtue and vice. Right now. Similarly, how to work for God, how to connect your, this is what is the subject, main subject. How to connect your activities Before you begin an activity, you pray to God for empowerment.
How?
Yeah, like you pray to Him that, my dear Lord, I am taking up this activity. You know, you are the giver of brain. Huh? You only created my brain, you gave me the senses, you are giving the abilities. He says, Buddhi, Buddhi Matamasmi. I am the Buddhi of the intelligence, I am the intelligence of the intelligence. So, by your grace, I will appear in the exam study well. And then when you are writing the examination, after that, when the results come, at that time you should give the credit to God. It's by God's grace, I can remember things. He gives the remembrance, He gives the knowledge, He gives the brain. And then if you get good marks, I tell my friends that I'm chanting Hare Krishna. I'm praying to God, but I got good marks. And they will also become devotees. It's a good teaching also, right? No?
Yes.
And also what happens, when you give the credit to God, you don't become proud. And then in case you didn't fare well in the exam, you understand that I could have prepared a little more well. I got distracted. Oh God, please give me the strength not to get distracted, so that I can extend the more focus. So if you get poor marks, you learn a good lesson. If you get good marks, you don't become proud. And instead you recognize the fact that it's with God's grace, that all living beings are able to have the brain and do their activity. Because even Einstein didn't create his own brain. Did he?
Yeah.
God gave him the brain.
Definitely.
So in this way, we can give up pride and give up lamentation after the results come. And before the examination comes, most students are very tense. Correct, no? Preparing for the examination. But a devotee is not tense. Why? Because he knows I am not the paper setter. I am not the paper corrector. I am not the marks awarder. Then why worry about those things?
And it's material.
As material. So I am doing my study as a duty to please Krishna. So if I do studies well and get good marks tomorrow, I am in a good position. I can inspire people to study Bhagavad Gita, chant holy names. People will listen to you tomorrow if you don't take a good position. So that is the way you can use your position, your academic success and profession, everything in Krishna service. Like there is one doctor, he has like Bhagavad Gita copies in his hospital. Every patient who comes, by leaving doctor will say, see, I am treating you because of your bad karma of the past, you are suffering now. I am giving you medicine. But if you read this Bhagavad Gita, next life you won't suffer.
I don't want any life.
Yeah, go back to God.
I'm fearful.
So he gives a copy of Bhagavad Gita to everybody.
I don't know. I just want to.
So good you are reading Gita daily.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it was enchanting. It was opened such concept.
Chapter is very good chapter. Kshetra.
It's deep. It's deep. This
So you read purport also? Purport, very good.
How will I understand?
Prabhupada explains nicely.
Yeah,
And there are also Prabhupada lectures.
Since
we are also giving Prabhupada
Yes,
lectures.
yes,
Prabhupada lectures there for the whole Gita. Multiple lectures are there. He'll give you, and there are short lectures, 15-20 minutes only. You can hear them at your lecture. Prabhupada speaking on the verses will help you to understand beyond what is there in Prabhupada.
Because I don't want to do anything wrong so that I have to take another birth.
Correct.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah. And therefore, if you are keeping in touch with Gita and chanting, I told you, association, Bhagavad Gita, chanting, and the D is devotional diet. Prasadam. Now you are going to take now. Devotional diet. And E is engaging in some voluntary seva. So these 5 things you remember. A for?
Association.
B for?
Sorry.
E for? C for?
Chanting.
D? Is that?
Devotional
Devotional diet. E?
Engagement.
Seva. So these 5 are spiritual. Do these activities, you will never come back to this world. You will go back to God. Yes, thank you.
Just 2 minutes, sorry. We came to Nivedana also.
Ah, yeah.
So he actually he never missed even one session.
Oh.
And he knows many Bhagavad Gita verses. So today is his birthday.
Yes, Somit. S-O-M-I-T.
Verses because he remembers
S.
Oh, already remember, huh? You got a whole Gita Ratnam. satisfied. Fully satisfied.
I was reading Rudraksh to come this morning.
Okay.
Oh, he's your lovely eyes. I'll make
You
it.
come here regularly?
So Brody, he's getting his house program of second day. Very regular. He's one of the main actors. In his house also he hosts. So once in a month he
You
hosts.
started standing early.
I try to reach Maranam.
And he and Amit Prabhu, the one whose house will be having retreat, they both are very good friends.
Okay.
Like that. Their families are also very connected.
Now you know the people, you know the program. Handle that.
Taken Srimad Bhagavatam in his house and.
Oh, good, very good.
Even if you look at us with that kind, we'll take it.
It's interesting. It's sat in the front row and had everything. Hare Krishna, what's your name?
Nikunj.
He comes for
He comes every day. He comes for darshan. 4 o'clock darshan he comes.
evenings he come, huh?
Yeah, most likely evenings.
You can put him in a weekly plan.
Yes,
You include him in your weekly device. One program a week like this, if you attend, you learn a lot of he gives classes weekly one. This course is 6 weeks you attend. You get the summary of it. So you can include him in that. You got this QR code.
Yeah, part of the WhatsApp.
Nikunj, huh?
Yes.
Welcome.
I'll do that. Say the number. 959 हाँ वो वहाँ पे उसमें आएगा ऑप्शन ओ इंडिया तो उधर ही लिखने का अरे वो इसमें ऐसे ही देता है
Hare Krishna, come for the prasad.
Ping me, this will be.